As it is revealed that Lord Rocket Boy Elon Crust himself sold 75% of his Bitcoin over the past few months, contributing to the dumping of the baby bulls. Moon boys worldwide are left furious and saddened as they realize that Mr. Bust was perhaps the biggest baby bear of them all. But what this chart shows for the entire crypto market is much bigger than we could have ever thought. So strap in, strap on, and give your granny a big ol' smooch right on the lips. Because after she sees this video, she will not be waking up again anytime soon. I'm your host, Spit Spagoo, and I've got some charts that will change your life, change your gender, and maybe even change your father's opinion about you. Make sure to like, subscribe, share this because she's absolutely time-sensitive alerts. Hit the links below to get over $16,000 in trading bonuses or getting altcoins using the 3 exchanges below. And without any further Magoo, let's make a mess. Unbelievable. Bitcoin is doing something right now extremely big, and I want to play just this clip from a video 2 days ago. In my opinion, battling the 50-day and 200 week is big, so don't expect Bitcoin to shoot up to 28,000 by tomorrow. Could we get pullbacks? Absolutely, we're going to, I think. But at the end of the day, I think we are at the beginning of... And basically, to sum it up, so far, that is exactly what's happened. We've busted out of this triangle here. We have come up to the 50-day moving average, which is also the 200-week moving average. And now we're testing this. Now we're battling this. Now we're attempting to do something absolutely insane. But if we take a look here, what on this 4-hour chart, you can see what Bitcoin is trying to do right now for the first time is flip this resistance of about 22,000 into support. Exactly as we talked about in the last video, the last few videos, exactly how every reversal pretty much happens. You never get a reversal where you're just going straight down and then you just start going straight up. That never happens. Okay. What always happens is that if you're looking for a reversal, what happens is, at the beginning of a real reversal, you get a move to the upside. Over a couple days, or usually over a couple days, you come back, retest some of those previous levels that were previous support or previous resistance, and then if it holds support and it is a true reversal, then it will go up, and it'll do the same thing on the way up. Sometimes, though, when there's a lot of momentum, it goes a much higher before getting any of those retests, but there's always retests, and there's always support and resistance levels that come into play, no matter how bullish or bearish a market is. So nobody that has been in crypto for more than 5 milliseconds should be surprised that we're having a little bit of a pullback, okay? And backtesting some of these levels. So all we're doing right now is trying to cement this about 1 month long resistance of about 22,000, 22,500 into support so that we can then try to continue and actually confirm a real reversal or even a real multi-week relief rally. It doesn't mean, like I said in the last video, it doesn't mean we're going back into a bull market. Absolutely not. But a nice swing is what we're looking for. And so far, we are holding right on this 50-day moving average. Now, guys, one thing that happens very often, you can see we dipped below it significantly just, within this same daily candle. And what some people that I guess maybe aren't as experienced in the markets do is that, this second that they might see it drop below this moving average, they all of a sudden assume, wow, it's failing. It's going to go straight down now. That's very, very seldom the case. You need to be patient, wait for closes, specifically 4-hour and daily closes. The bigger the time frame, the more significant. But as you can see here, let's say over the next week, we battle kind of this 50-day moving average, and then we make a move up to about 26,000. Okay, let's say that happens. There are people that you see how we had this little wick below this. There are people that will think, well, how did that happen? We broke the support. No, we didn't. These wicks happen all the time. Just because a little wick goes below one of these moving averages, it literally doesn't mean anything. Okay, it depends on where the closes are, how long certain resistance and support holds. That is what matters, okay? If it dips below something for a fraction of a second, that is completely meaningless. It doesn't void out anything. It doesn't invalidate anything, okay? Because some people would be looking at this and thinking, well, this is invalidated because we dipped below it. And it absolutely works the other way as well. This 21-day moving average was resistance for a while, right? But then we broke above it right here. Is it fair that some people were saying, oh, now we're back into a bull market? I mean, it would have been silly, but I'm sure there were people saying, oh, now we're going to get very bullish. bullish, and then we just went right below it, okay? And that took place over about a week. So that's really important. But if we take a look again on this daily chart, 3-day chart as well, we got this cross, and now we're getting so close to getting a bullish MACD cross on the weekly chart. So when I say that I'm getting bullish in the short term, that means it's going to take, in my opinion, at least a couple of weeks. Could it happen by next week? Absolutely. Could we be blowing past 28,000, 29,000 by next week? I think so, yes. Especially if this is a true reversal, just like we saw even in the back in the summer of last year. Once things start reversing, if they actually get confirmed reversals, it happens very fast. We had like 5 or 6 straight green weekly candles here. And we had like 13 or 14 pretty much straight red dumpy candles here. So if we got 5 or 6 green weekly candles here, that would not be too surprising, okay? In fact, I believe we're due for at least a couple of green weekly candles, big green weekly candles, just like we saw back there. And again, you can see on these reversals, usually it picks up very fast when it bottoms, okay? This was the bottom here, but then we went up and then came back down, but this was technically a short-term bottom. And you see what happened is we started going up pretty fast. Same thing here. Started going up pretty fast here. Every bottom you look at. So if this is one of these macro bottoms short-term, it would make sense that we start seeing it accelerate and go up pretty fast, where a lot of people are going to miss that move, honestly. I think a lot of people are still very bearish on the market. But as well, if we look at the entire cryptocurrency market, this is what's huge. The 200-week so far has held as support. This is the entire crypto market. We're back above $1 trillion in market cap. We were below it for the past couple of weeks. But just like we see in the past, when we hold this 200 week, things accelerate very quickly to the upside in these sort of reversals. So, with that, I think it's important to note that I think, again, over the next few weeks, it's very likely, unless something catastrophic happens outside of anyone's control in like the macro environment that's not really even related to crypto, then we're very overdue here. And as well, the DXY is still looking weak. Like I said, still looking weak. Like I said in the last video, I do think it is possible we see a short-term bounce around 105. Currently, we're at about 107, but that doesn't mean we're just going to be going straight up from there. Say we get a bounce, come up, get rejected, and go down. That's what I think is very likely here, especially as the DXY has been so strong. This bearish divergence absolutely, I think, has a lot to play out. So if you get a new channel, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on those ghost notifications so you don't miss these absolutely time-sensitive alerts. Click the links below to get over $16,000 in deposit bonuses below using my links below. Absolutely very big. And if you're interested in staking your ADA and earning society and ADA with our pool, make sure to do that as well. Sorry for the cue. It's for me.